Welcome to my channel, and as the title mentioned, today we're going to be decluttering, so welcome to my kitchen. So I'm going to be starting with the kitchen cabinets up top, and then I'm going to go ahead and move down to the bottom. This video is to give you some cleaning and decluttering motivation while also encouraging you in the Lord. And the topic for today is clearing the clutter. So one of my most frequent prayers for the past year and a half has been along the lines of, Lord, give me clarity, help me to quiet my mind so that I can hear you. I have this desire to hear from God, and I was finding it quite hard to focus when I prayed or read His Word because my mind was always busy thinking about tasks or bills or finances, family issues, the regular stuff. And so my mind was feeling so cluttered and noisy, and it was frustrating, and honestly, some days it was pretty draining as well. Until one day, I took a good look at my house, and I thought, there is too much junk, and some of it has to go, a lot of it has to go, all of it has to go. But I didn't follow through with the thought though. And so months went by, but this nagging thought kept plaguing in my mind. So after finding out that we were expecting, however, the nagging became more and more prominent, almost to the point of frustration. Then in a moment of Bible study time, I felt in my heart this urge to declutter my home. Along with the urge came some clarity from God that this nudge was from Him, and that He wanted me to clear out the junk that was no longer serving any purpose anymore and make space. And He wanted to start with my home, which was also impacting my mind. So I decided that starting September, I was going to begin and start with my bedroom. I took a day to go through and sort out the knickknacks and almost everything I had besides the laundry that had piled up quite a bit, and I started making a pile of things to throw away. During the tidying and decluttering, I realized that I was holding on to a lot of things I didn't need. I had saved empty containers with the intention of reusing them for something else, or clothes from 6 years ago that don't fit me anymore, stating that, I would lose weight to fit back in it. The usual excuses we tell ourselves to justify keeping something. I was listening to YouTube though at the time, and there was a lady talking about clutter and the mindset that is often behind it. She was speaking about having a scarcity mindset. And when I Googled scarcity mindset, it clicked for me. Since Hurricane Dorian and then right after came the COVID pandemic, I had somehow adopted a security mindset, which then led me into survival mode. Because things were tough then financially and mentally, I had gone into survival mode but never really came out, even after things got better. I had been lukewarm in my faith for a while, and in 2021, I had decided to fully commit to the Lord and took my faith seriously. I tried to be more intentional about spending time in prayer and Bible study, and it has been a step-by-step and day-by-day journey, but there was progress. As the Lord was beginning to take me deeper, there was seasons of preparation, testing, pruning, and revelation. Life's ups and downs were helping me to grow in relationship with God, but my mind needed some deeper cleaning and transforming. So here I was, in the middle of tossing out old junk, and all the while God was working on my mind. I realized that He wanted more of my focus to be on Him. to lean on Him and not focus so much energy worrying about finances, the future, the family, and instead to put my trust in Him, in His ability to provide for us, in His plans for us, and in His protection over us. To stop hoarding and trust that all that I need His hands have provided and will provide in its season. That His plans for me are good and not evil, but to give us a future and a hope. That He wants me to trust in Him and not material things, because they are temporary and He is eternal. My mind was cluttered just like my space. I was hoarding fear, anxiety, insecurities, doubt, and holding on to negative thoughts and old habits and patterns of thinking. But God wanted me to change that, to change my way of thinking and toss out the lies and negativity and replace it with His truth, His Word, His presence. After clearing out our bedroom, I can honestly say that it feels much, much more open and light, and my mind was also feeling less cluttered. My space was a reflection of my state of mind. Since then, I have cleared out the spare bedroom that will soon be the baby nursery, and again, my mind felt less cluttered. I wish I could say that the decluttering was all that I needed, but I know that's not true. I know that it's the more frequent quiet moments with God, talking to Him and memorizing His written word, that has been helping to clear the mental clutter. Clearing out the lies has been giving me motivation to clear out the clutter in my home, and altogether this has been helping me heal and grow mentally. So I urge you, if you have been feeling the nagging feeling or thought to declutter, to go ahead and do so, but to also go to God as well, so that He can help you clear out the mental clutter too. Don't let it weigh you down any longer. As life has its seasons, so will your mental decluttering. It'll come and it'll go as you mature and grow in Christ Jesus. You are a work in progress that the Lord promises He will see through to completion. So enjoy the journey, trust the process, and give yourself grace. God is making you into a beautiful masterpiece. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. You be safe, and until the next one, God bless. Bye.